You know, I know, I think the whole world knows that this game is just a formality. South Africa versus Japan. Can Eddie Jones end up upsetting the cart and come through with a huge win? Personally, I don't think so. I can't see it happening, but miracles do happen in rugby. So, can Eddie Jones outsmart Rassie? I don't think so. I want to break this game down. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and I think the Springboks are going to give Japan an absolute hiding. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below. What's your score prediction? And if it is anything less than a 20-point difference, say it's mal. So, yeah, let's get into it. Because, I mean, I can't see anything other than... I cannot see anything other than a huge win. Japan lost to Fiji, 33-27. They lost to Australia, 1915. They beat... Who is this? I think it's Tonga. Is it Tonga? Yeah, they beat Tonga 62-24. And they beat USA 47-21, and then they beat Canada 57-15. Now, if this was women's rugby, I could understand, because USA and Canada are really good in women's rugby. But this isn't women's rugby. This is where we have the monsters, the giants, the 7-foot human beings that eat half a cow for breakfast and then the other half for dinner. You know, none of our props are built on, leaves and, salads. We talking pure, unadulterated biltong, druvos, and a couple kilos of meat. Monsters. Absolute monsters. So let's break into these teams, because I can't see anything other than destruction here. Rassie has even gone out and, it's like he's saying, you know what? Let's give these guys a hiding. Let's keep Eddie Jones quiet, because this is Rassie not going easy. Yes, Zachary Porthen is coming, and he's getting his debut at 3. Beautiful. This guy, he's been playing at an elite level for such a long time, and it was only a matter of time before he ended up getting the call up. To be honest, he was going to be a Springbok at some point. There's no two ways about it. It was just when. So, getting to see him, I can't wait to see him in action with these monsters that are behind him. But Malcolm Marx, Oxenche, otherwise we've got Archie Snyman, Lood de Jager, Giants, Siya Kolisi, Jasper Wiese, Franco Marstad, Giants, like the intensity, the pressure, the ball carrying. This is just going to be of how much pain can Japan withstand. And I like Japan. I'm partly Japanese, so I have a little inclination to them, and I'd love to see them do well. And I do often tend to catch the games whenever they do play. But the green and gold is just too strong. There is no way South Africa, unless a pink unicorn passes me, we have 3 meteors practically miss Earth, and a little bloody Tokolochi monster comes in from underneath my bed and slaps me twice. There's no way Japan's going to be coming out of this anyway. I can't see it. Kobus Reinach, Sasha as the halfback pairing. Kobus himself is going to do damage. His ball carrying ability is scary. He himself is going to do damage. Never mind Sasha, who honestly I can see Sasha getting himself a minimum of a try and a minimum of 2 assists in this game. I see Sasha pulling the strings. He is going to be running rampant, and we are going to see at least 20 to 30 points gap minimum. In terms of the wings, Arendse, Ethan Hooker, brilliant in the air, so fast. Ethan Hooker's got a lot of versatility. It's lovely to see Arendse back. Obviously, we do have Damian Willemse, who's out on injury, so Cheslin Kolbe is naturally filling the 15. But otherwise, Damian Dielende, Jesse Creel, Cheslin Kolbe. Most of the squad is like World Cup winning quality, right? A lot of these players actually won the World Cup. So, yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely. I mean, even you look here, tap who will win. Does my vote? Oh, no, my vote does nothing. I'm not going to log in right now. But otherwise, 95% say South Africa is going to win. In terms of the bench, we have Grobelaar, we have Steenkamp, we have Wilco. What happens when Wilco Low comes on? What destruction happens when Wilco Low comes on? When that guy walks, the earth shakes. Mr. Thunder Thighs himself. He can practically win a scrum by himself. And yes, I am being over dramatic because he is only one person, but yes, he is an absolute monster. And then we have Rowan Nokia, we have Andre Esterhuizen, Kwagga Smith, Grant Williams, and Manny Libbok, going back to a 6-2 split, which I think Rassie's kind of saying, look, we are going to hit them hard, we're going to be physical, and we're going to make sure that they don't get back up. But otherwise, Grant Williams and Manny Libbok is just a precaution, but maybe, we are 60 points ahead, and let's get these guys to run their legs. But otherwise, what happens when Andre Esterhuizen comes? What happens when Kwagga Smith, the Bulldog himself, comes on? How are they going to handle them? How are they going to handle that pressure, that pace that's going to be put on them? I don't know. Let's look at Japan. Actually, Japan haven't even listed their team sheet, so this is going to be interesting to see. I cannot see anything. I really cannot see anything other than South Africa coming through with a huge win. 10 past 4 UK time, 1st November. I mean, I can kind of imagine who they are going to end up playing, and it's probably going to be very similar to their last game. Let's go through here with Australia. And I mean, honestly, Carlo Tizzano could have had a couple tries in that last game, so this game could have been taken way further. But that second half was very resurgent from Japan, which does kind of show don't sleep on them. Because they will happily put through a couple points past you quite easily, as we saw here with Gunter Takeuchi. Takeuchi actually had a really good game. Yes, he did end up getting himself a yellow, but nonetheless, he is an absolute monster, and he is very scary when he gets going. But otherwise, I mean, we take a look at their squad that played up against Japan, which is more than likely going to end up being pretty much the same. Leach, this guy, he is a tackling machine. He is very difficult. He's going to be an absolute nightmare, and I can almost guarantee that he is going to end up playing. Era, and then Kobayashi, big monsters. I mean, let's take a look at this. I think there's a way to take a look at their stats, because I think the pack put in such an amazing performance. I think all of them got at least 20 tackles through the game. So yeah, as you can see, Carlo Tizzano 21 carries. But in terms of defensively, we look at tackles completed here. This shows a lot on how defensive Japan were and why that second half performance was so amazing. So Era with 24, Cornelson with 23, Leach with 21, Takeuchi with 20, Deans with 20, Kobayashi, Gunter with 20, Kobayashi with 19, and then Shimokawa with 16. So out of the top 10, 2 of them were Australian. Top 10, 2 of them were Australian. So that kind of shows how defensively strong they were. And this was up against a weakened Australian side, because they knew that England was going to be coming up. So if this happened, and Rassie is not taking he's taking every single precaution he possibly can. I don't even know what the word is. He's not taking them for granted. He understands what they are capable of doing. And if you do sleep on them, they will put a couple of tries past you pretty quickly, because they are very physical. They are very, very strong. Are they as strong as South Africa? No. Are they as powerful? No. Are they as fast? No. But you sleep on them, they will happily put on a couple points and put on a lot of pressure on you. So, yeah, so it's only going to be a matter of time to see how this ends up going out. But looking at the squad, this is pretty much the team that I can see them playing. Maybe a couple changes here and there. I don't think even them were playing like a full strength squad. But yeah, I think I'm not sure if Saito is going to be available. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. I have South Africa to put 60 points past Japan. 60 points past Japan. That's my prediction. Looking at the Springboks side that's going to be playing, I think they're too fast, too strong. They to everything. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below, like and subscribe, and I can